I see. This one, the vanilla, and the other one is the Hestia one. Okay. I'm in the right path, right? I got traumatized with the first Eternal Nightmare because I grinded that for um a last day. Wait, am I on the right path? We're really on the we're really on the path to nowhere. Right? Okay, okay. Thank God. Okay. January 9, NF114. Ah, this is new story. Do I need to read the vanilla story or no? Ah, okay. This is vanilla. Okay, good. Hestia root. No, 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 no. Not yet. Not yet. It's new for me. Yeah, it's new for me. I haven't read this. January 9, NF114, this sea outskirts, third broken front line monitoring station, 1.53 kilometers from the BR00 border. The wasteland is empty. No enemies or ambushes. In the suffocating silence, we can only hear the heavy breaths and footfalls of the guards. In your head, however, a chaotic voice is mumbling, inciting fear, and bewitching your thoughts. Don't listen to it, you think to yourself. For they are just mania radiating from BR000. The mania concentration has been increasing recently, and you know why. The illusory moon is about to rise, and a new tidal cycle under the sea is approaching. In 3 days, all values are expected to reach the danger zone.
After the return of Chief, we received more timely warnings from the Shackles, allowing us
Thank
to
God it's
investigate the
voiced.
anomalies before the outbreak of the illusory moon and prepare for the third wave of impact.
It's voiced. I didn't play this before because it's not voiced.
But don't let your guard down. Prioritize protecting Chief in this mission. We cannot afford any mishaps. If an emergency occurs, terminate the operation and return to the safe zone at once. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. The soldiers respond in unison, their voices loud and resolute. Since they're guarding by your side, their deafening reply makes your heart skip a beat. You almost drop the report in your hand. Thank you. Do take care of yourselves too. The active period of BR000 has an uncontrollable effect on sinners, so you've switched your bodyguards to reliable FAC soldiers. And are you sure FAC soldiers are reliable? They're not that reliable, right? Oh my goodness, why is this here? You have reached the center of this tidal anomaly. Although the value hasn't reached its peak yet, there are already signs of temporal storms. When the value reaches its peak, the following extreme phenomena might happen. Entities within the distortion field may experience temporal superposition and observation indeterminacy. What is this? Each observation may yield random results of any time state present within the distortion field. FAC is good Civ compared to anyone. I agree. I totally agree. They're a lot better than, say, Paradisos or even the government, right? This is just a theory based on my calculations. In reality, no one has ever recorded such phenomena. The effect of the storm is beyond our current knowledge and is deemed extremely dangerous. I didn't quite understand you, same here. But if it's some kind of temporal disorder, can you travel through time and meet people in the past, like in those sci fi movies? That sounds pretty cool. Wow, we can travel through time? quantum physics class incoming with EN story. Oh no. I can't understand you either. But the danger of this operation far exceeds the temporal distortion phenomena you've encountered in the black rings before. Please be on your guard at all times. You chuckle. Well, can't exactly expect this thing to have a sense of humor. Tell me about the contamination source. You look up at something not far away. What is that? It looks like a big mecha. It's a behemoth armor shrouded in shadow, covered with rust and scratches. Under the red glow of the this sea tide, it's emanating intense pollution, so threatening that one simply can't stare at it for too long. You can't tell what kind of machinery this is, what it's made out of, who made it, or why it exists. The only thing that you can be certain of is that it doesn't belong to this era. It's like a steel colossus that has been dead for centuries, lifeless and decaying. 9 hours ago, the monitoring station confirmed that it crosses the BR00 border and reaches the outskirts of the sea. Its pollution level will exceed S class and all timekeeping equipment close to it malfunctioned. This is a high risk object born in the sea, and the distortion it brings is rapidly increasing. We probably haven't discovered its real danger yet. Why are we getting a lot of bots, guys? I already lost count on how many we had bots today. Chief, please don't get any closer. You shouldn't be in such a dangerous area in the first place. There's no need for you to take such risks no matter what your reason might be. My reasons, huh? I told you before, and at that time, the big shot behind you agreed as well.
I heard you applied for high-level access to the FAC and the Ninth Agency for the files on the Black Ring expedition and classified data from 100 years ago. I'm afraid you won't hear any good news from them. It's nothing personal. Those incomplete records are in disarray and mostly unverified. If fallen into the wrong hands, they could endanger the very core of the city. Even your superiors don't have access to them.
But I already know a lot of things through other means. You stare at the cold black shore, recounting the vague yet clear memories that you've been replaying in your head, and dare not forget since you woke up. Wait. Did the event between Rhea and Mantis didn't happen in real life? Was it all in the chief's head? I thought that really happened. In NF-21, the DC expedition entered the Perishing Star restricted area, except for Kalen, the hero who brought back the Hypercube. The other 42 people, including core researchers and assistants, never left this city. Drea, the astronomer, and Marguerite Nash, the naturalist. I don't have access to those records, but I know these names. There might also be Banyan, the physician, a certain mechanic, and is that Vanilla? An unknown child guide. An unknown child guide. They already told us about Hestia, huh? A long silence on the other end. It's so long that you think you've crossed a line and are about to be warned, but then you hear response from it.
Well then, tell me what you want.
I won't ask for high-level access anymore. I'm fine with what you would give to an FAC combatant after all. After all, I'm also part of the Anti-Mania Force. During my operation, I'll report to you any extra info I get in exchange. I know there's been some abnormal activity in the this sea recently, and the broken front line is strengthening its defenses. If this has anything to do with the periodic activities of the illusory moon, I want to be there to take part in the operation.
All right. But there's one condition.
What? It surprises you with a prompt response.
During the illusory moon's tidal period, mania activities are more frequent than ever. Accidents might happen if you approach the sea. Therefore, the investigation must be completed before the illusory moon rises. Once the values reach the danger zone, you must stop the operation and return
Oh boy.
immediately.
The illusory moon resonate with the chief when they were in coma. That's how Rhea and Mantis' story happened. Ah, I see. So it was really in the chief's head, man. It reminds me of what happened in the current part 2 of Honkai Impact 3rd. But I believe they're real though.
BR000 is an entirely different thing from secondary black rings. Your emotional responsitivity is high, thus, I don't know how you will be affected. If you want to get closer to the truth, you can't let your emotions cloud your judgment.
Okay.
I need you to return in one piece, physically and mentally.
You express gratitude for this unemotional concern. I'll come back. I'll be back safely and bring back some things that are important to me. Are we going to rescue them? FAC is busy recording and collecting data on the scene, and some are keeping an eye on the contamination source. Apparently, due to something called temporal superposition and observation in the term minency in the temporal storm, if no one is watching this mechanical behemoth, it could jump to another time state or even disappear. Oh my. This is probably because of vanilla, ain't it? Sounds quite mischievous, but we have confirmed multiple times that this thing doesn't have any driver or remote control signal. This contamination source is a mere machine without any individual will. That's somewhat disappointing to you. You thought, just like before, you would meet a sinner, a deeply contaminated creature, or a nostalgic person.
The truth is right ahead, above the illusory moon, in the depths of the starry sky.
And in your hands, Drea. That's the voice of the astronomer you first met, calm just like her eyes looking at the starry sky.
Grouping up is truly humanity's most wonderful attribute. Even though I'm just an ordinary person, with them, I can keep going no matter how dark the night. With them, I am invincible.
Sadly, we haven't saved both of them, right? They're still trapped in that dream. So this is her voice. Yeah, it actually fits her. Thank you, my superhero Marguerite. A friend as warm as sunlight, an insect-loving naturalist, and your brief yet eternal companion. Those memories were the occasional respite respites during your 8-month coma, filled with nightmares. You constantly think of them, fearing that they are just fleeting illusions that you might forget again. It was such a big relief when you found something in the FAC's DC operation records that are remotely connected to those people. They're not just a dream, they're real. But how do we save them? Are they still inside the DC? But that's far from enough. You're awake now. You want confirmation. You want to find more of them. The illusory moon is rising again. Who will you meet this time? Dream Seeker Pepe White. Well, there's now two gacha games that deal with dreams, huh? Well, I guess three if you include Genshin with the Sumeru act. Deep in your thoughts, a vague human figure appears in front of you. Wait, also in Star Rail, I almost forgot. Penacony is not real. Deep in your thoughts, a vague human figure appears in front of you. She stands next to the corroded, polluted mech. Even though her face is blurry, you sense that she's looking at you without hostility. Oh, it looks new.
Earring.
Oh my. She remembers the chief's earring.
It's you. Why are you here?
Did the chief travel in time, perhaps? I came, but who are you? As the question leaves your lips, you suddenly realize you don't know this person. This is not your memories at all. Something has invaded your mind, peeping and imitating your emotions, planting things you don't know at all. When did it start? How long has this been going? Who are you? What are you? In response to you is a burst of dazzling red light that almost knocks you out. And then a large shadow seizes all your senses. As if it suddenly came to life, the monster reveals its terrifying true face. Oh boy. The mech came alive. Oh.
Contamination source has moved. Retreat! Protect Chief! Get her out of here!
Uh-oh. It's our fault. We triggered that.
The chief is passed out.
Uh-oh.
What? When did that?
No. Now is not the time for that.
Uh-oh.
Activate the shield and block the enemy! Get her out of here! Quick!
Oh my god. Rapture. Rapture in Path to Nowhere. Get her out of here quick, man. The chief always passes out in the most dire situations.
Captain! Look up!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Even the most advanced instruments fail to alert the squad beforehand. The illusory moon is suddenly up in the sky as if it had always been there, still rising and expanding. There are no corruptors nor attacks, but due to the chief's fall, the red moon instantly instills fear in everyone. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Mania always muddles your emotions, and they become more powerful, right? Coma episode 2. Yep. It's increasingly brilliant, yet viscous radiance falls upon the ground, like it's about to swallow everything it illuminates. Review completed. No miscalculations or operation errors detected, but the illusory moon rose 72 hours ahead of schedule. We triggered it, man. Creepy, you know. It is creepy. We don't even know what that thing is. The possible reason for all this could only be... Please finish your sentence. Oh no, it did not finish the sentence. Separated from your body in the crowded reality, your mind finally stabilizes from the initial impact. You gradually return to your senses amid the chaotic whispers. Wow, time is an illusion and a cage. Give up. Let go. Stop clinging to your insignificance. Come face the grandeur. Become one with eternity. There's that voice again that's trying to lure the chief into going to the moon. Or is it us? Or probably the immortals? Come, find where you truly belong. Compared to last time, the moon seems to have changed a bit. It's now split into 3 parts. What? It has grown larger and become even more talkative. Its voice is buzzing incessantly in your head. Shut up! I'm not here for you! Really, Chief? You told the moon to shut up. You look at what's in front of you instead. Even without looking at the illusory moon, its light still stings your eyes. The immense pressure crashes you down, but you don't feel panic or wish to submit. On the contrary, you're excited. Right before your eyes, you see everything rapidly decaying and rebuilding. Time grinds everything to dust like a massive vortex and then brings them back to life. It's too fast for human eyes to keep up. At the center of the vortex is that massive, daunting mechanical leviathan. In its shadow, you see a tiny human figure. It's a familiar yet strange feeling. A call from someone you've never met but long to reunite. The reason why you came here. Girl boss, yeah. Boss is, the chief is such a badass protagonist. What a relief. I thought this would be a fruitless journey. And those were just my dreams. It's lucky that I caught the illusory moon this time and got to participate in this operation. It's lucky that I came here, went through some sort of temporal storm, and met you. Summoning the shackles, you take a step forward. Is that a good idea? I'll take you back. Let's go back together. And and not so fast, Chief. This happened before also. We didn't bring back anyone. When you open your eyes again, countless specks of light are swirling and floating in the distant sky, almost like a storm is brewing. Oh, look around, look around. The members of the FAC and that strange mech are not here. It seems that you've been pulled into a different space-time. You step forward, feeling the solid rock under your feet. Everything feels real, but under the red light, the familiar feeling returns. You see the buildings in the distance constantly changing and weathering. Although you haven't been affected yet, the space-time here doesn't seem stable. The boundary between reality and illusion isn't so clear either. The wasteland is not so quiet anymore. The howl of monsters is echoing. But this time it's different. You're wide awake and prepared. Defeat them, find a way out, and more importantly, find the old friend trapped by that evil moon. Travel through time and bring her back. Sounds easy, Chief. Wait, why does it look like this? That's quite unusual. Yeah, the chief is... After Chief's coma, I think the chief had become a bit overconfident. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what's this? Choose exploration area. You can choose the area you want to explore in the next moon phase. Okay, sleep well, Mori. In the chaotic space, mysterious rifts can be encountered anywhere. You can encounter Sinner's apparition here. Each exploration area has different terrains and features. Please check the area information and choose according to your situation. I want to see the Sinner, so it doesn't matter, right? Or should I choose the Void Rift? I think it's Void Rift. Imprint Enhancement. Yeah. You always choose Sinner. Okay, I will choose Sinner then. Oh, what is this place? It looks weird. You wanna collect Sinner? Same. Oh, wait, where's the enemy? Where are they? We're in danger. Where are they? It's only one.
You go to such dangerous places just for fun?
If you want to use me, be careful.
Gonna need the ammunition. What ammunition? We don't know where they're coming from. Oh, easy. Okay. They're not that tough, thank God. The red heat. Or the red heat. The red heat. Don't come near us.
The red heat shall devour everything.
Everything of yours is mine now.
The red heat.
The red heat
Wait,
shall devour
we didn't
everything.
We didn't
the red
hit it.
heat
What's up?
shall devour everything.
The red heat. The red heat. Okay, thank God it's easy.
This mission
This is not BFL
might be
Dark
worth
Zone.
something, but barely.
Endura reticle. We want more reticle. Oh, Bianca, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the blow-by-blow video footage of me being captured by the MBCC.
Endura reticle. Do we want more reticle? We want Shalom, right? There's a burn. Who should we choose here? Burn team. EMP useful. Okay.
Do you know who you just captured? I'm the...
Okay. What's this? Do we have... No. You spot something shining in the black crystal spike. No. This will prolong the our goal to read the story.
Ready? We're going on TV now! I have to go.
What power do you have? I'm rich. That's power indeed. Money is a power. Oh, the red heat.
The red heat shall devour everything.
I like the red heat. Shall devour everything. That's a sentence Chelsea would say. Of course, even what was her name?
You forced me to do this! You forced me to do this!
The other rich lady. I forgot her name.
Here comes the breaking news!
Irene. Now you have Drea's skin. I don't know why earlier I don't have the Drea skin.
You forced me to do this!
Irene.
The red heat shall devour everything.
The red heat shall devour
Here
everything.
comes the breaking news!
I made a killing this time.
Abnormal weather will happen, sometimes bringing various effects to battle. Please choose carefully. All enemies recover 15% of HP. I don't like that. After the battle starts, all allied Sinners consume 30% of max HP. What is this? I think this is a lot better. You forced me to do this. Music to my ears. She's our first reticle sinner. I think everyone have used their EMP and built them. What's this? Oh, is this a scam? It's like the red or the blue pill. Maybe I'll choose red. Never mind. Stop playing. Emperor Justice Strength. I don't think we need those. I think blue. It's fine. We can just run, right? Okay. Damn, we can't. We're forced to battle. I thought we're free. But apparently not. We're free to run. Kick, wait, what are you doing there? The red heat!
The red heat shall devour everything.
The red
Everything
heat
of yours is mine now.
shall devour everything.
Here comes the breaking news!
Okay. The red heat shall devour everything.
Here comes the breaking news! All thanks to Invincible Me.
Uh-huh. Death, of course. Death. The encounter. Ah. Again? Should we gamble or ignore? Ooh, what is this? 50% damage boost. No longer restores energy. No way. Shield efficiency. Damage. We use it to... all or nothing. No. I think we'll go for Drea, but I think Bianca is also pretty good. This is a difficult... Well, I guess we'll go for Drea. Levy damage boost. Why? Listen to version... No way. You've walked far and fought hard in search of your old friend. Now you can finally sense her presence more clearly. She's nearby. But that mechanical behemoth is here too. At the center of the pollution storm, and in this space-time, it obviously has all its power. It's marching forward slowly. You can see the twisted light around it, and its pollution pouring out. Just then, you hear the howl of corruptors. Ooh, that looks like a rapture. Fight. You can't retreat, nor do you want to. If the person you're looking for is here, then before she leaves, you must get through these monsters. We have no choice but to go into battle. We can't run away, cheatery. Ooh, are those all core breaks? That's good to hear. The red heat.
The red heat shall devour everything.
The red heat. The red heat. Ooh, the red heat.
Here comes the breaking news!
The red heat heat.
Everything of yours is mine now.
The red heat shall devour.
I made a killing this time.
This is gold, so we'll go for that. You desperately release your power, but the monsters form a vast and never-ending ocean. The path you cut open is instantly flooded. You're even a bit dazed. All these faces, didn't you just see them a few seconds ago? Didn't you just cut them down? How long have you been fighting? How many enemies are you fighting? And before you know it, that behemoth armor has disappeared from your sight. Even its last roar sounds far away. Out of my way! You blast open a gap again, but lack the strength to run. Another wave of monster is approaching. You desperately raise your hand, but your vision gradually blurs. Just then, you hear a voice.
Don't move. Save your strength.
She's here!
I'll handle the rest.
Her voice doesn't sound corrupted just yet. The voice is calm, completely out of place in this madness. But it's surprisingly persuasive. Your body follows the instruction on its own. Lie down still. You get down instantly. At the same time, a loud thud comes from behind you, with a gust rushing over your head. The violent and fierce attack collides with his sturdy metal armor. A woman clad in heavy mechanical armor leaps in front of you, the ground and your eardrums vibrating as she lands. The next moment, she swings a powerful punch with her other arm. Oh my. Damn. She's very beautiful and badass. The extraordinary punch with a terrifying sonic boom and wind pressure blasts several monsters over a dozen meters away into a wall of rock-like cannonballs. Bits of rock and earth collapse, burying the monsters. She's so strong. The woman does not linger in the fight. She picks you up. Her mechanical arm hoists you on one side. She's very strong. She managed to carry us with one hand. As you get closer, she lowers her voice, just loud enough for you to hear clearly.
Cover your head.
Okay. As you shield your head with both hands, your body is pulled forward suddenly. You feel like you're being carried by a raging rhino charging into a dense forest. You see her other mechanical arms wiping back and forth, sending monsters flying like fallen leaves. She's strong and hot, yes. All you can hear are the silent screams, the sound of mechanical parts hitting the ground, and the thick wind. With your feet off the ground, you're rendered speechless by the jolts. Yet she presses on without slowing down, and then makes a big jump. After a dozen seconds later, your feet finally touch the ground again. You realize that the person carrying you is not some mighty gorilla, but a woman of ordinary stature who's equipped with two large and robust mechanical arms.
Don't fight them in the eye of the storm. Time is a tangled mess in there. When you're up against a monster, you're facing its present, past, and future selves all at once.
Oh.
Each and every version of it is an independent entity.
Oh!
You can't possibly finish them off.
Wow, the time in this place is so messed up. She doesn't look corrupted just yet, ain't she?
But eventually, all these versions of them will converge into one. So you only need to take one down.
I see.
And wait for the others to die on their own.
Quantum physics. Oh no, I've had enough of quantum physics in Honkai Impact. That hurt my brain, man.
That won't do if you're in a hurry, though.
You stare at her unfamiliar yet reassuring face for a while, trying hard to memorize it. Then you say, I'm not in a hurry anymore. I found you. Wow, what a pickup line, Chief. Yes, I found you. The woman nods, looking toward somewhere you can't see.
Those monsters will reappear in no time. Let's leave now. The camp is not far away. I'll carry you. It's faster that way. This time, it'll be less bumpy.
She'll princess carry us. Or don't tell me she's gonna carry us like a sack of rice. Thank you. Chief Riz always on point when needed. I agree. Thank you. She carries you in a more comfy way with her mechanical arm, then strides forward. Ah, okay. She got princess carried this time. I can be a sack of rice for her. No. Seems like it's princess carry this time. Alright. You don't know her name yet, but your anxiety has long since disappeared. It's like you're finally standing on solid ground. You feel like you can follow her anywhere. Normally, endless nightmare stories ain't that long, right? Right? It's not that long. Do you think we can still read Hestias after this? Well, it depends if Chidori's voice can handle it. The destination of this walk is in sight. I don't know, we haven't done Hestia. Oh my. Almost 9 hours. We'll see. Otherwise, we'll do it on a weekday, probably Tuesday afternoon. Oh, we'll see though. Oh, Hestia is longer than Vanilla one. Okay, thank you for telling us. We'll just do it on Tuesday then. The destination of this walk is in sight. A small camp. It doesn't look like a base camp for the expedition. Probably just a temporary base for an investigative squad. Also the Mirage. Okay, if you want to. I haven't even read Mantis's Mirage. But there is something in the camp that makes you hold your breath. What? Oh, the mecha, the infected mecha we saw. Infected. Yeah, corrupted mecha we saw earlier. You see the huge mech. Very similar to the behemoth you saw in the contamination. The only difference is that this one isn't finished with many half-assembled parts. Overall, it's less broken and some parts are quite new.
When you're up against a monster, you're facing its present, past, and future selves all at once. Each and every version of it is an independent entity.
Are they the same mech? Could this thing also become the center of a temporal storm in the future? Can people from this space-time go to your era through it? What should you do? If that's the case, then we can actually save our immortal sinners. I hope we can. You should ask, but in what capacity?
You can't recognize it? You've seen the prototype at the base. It was only as tall as you then.
She sounds so good, man. The woman who saved you skillfully removes her armor and stands beside you with a toolbox. Now, she just looks like an ordinary woman, much less intimidating. Who are you? The question slips out. Then you realize it might sound weird when you see her frown. According to your dreams from before, They seem to see you as some kid, right? Pretend? Really? Wait, we're pretending to be a kid. Are you for real? Ow! My head. What happened? Where is this? Did I forget something? My head hurts so bad. The woman looks serious and examines your head. After making sure there are no serious injuries, she reaches into her pocket and stuffs a biscuit in your hand. Hmm? Master strategy.
You have 3
Strategy,
bumps
yeah.
on your head. It was pretty scary for you, right?
3 bumps.
You're safe now. I'm Vanilla, your teammate, the logistician, and mechanic of the team.
Damn, she has a lot of job. Master strategy. That's how the chief woos the sinners, right?
I came here with a small investigation team. We set up a temporary camp here.
Oh my god, I came here with an investigation team, and we know what happened afterwards. They got engulfed by that illusory moon. Vanilla?
Yes, that's me. The others are all out investigating. Our plan is to investigate the nearby temporal storm and evaluate its dangers.
What about you?
I'm no researcher. I'm the team's logistician. Protecting the camp is my job.
Oh. I wonder if she's part of Drea's team.
All the research data, the reserves and provisions are all here. If I left my post, monsters would swarm in and destroy all their hard work. And you? Why did you come here all alone? This place is far from the main camp, and it's dangerous near the temporal storm. There's no one with you?
She's a member of the expedition, man. She's a member even with Mantis. You think for a moment. We came here for you. There are many teammates outside. I'm just a scout. I came here to recon the place first, and then I'll figure out how to bring you back. We can start now. I'll go scout, and we'll leave as soon as possible. Your lie doesn't raise any suspicion, but it does puzzle her a bit. After some thought, Vanilla answers.
Maybe I didn't make myself clear. Let me explain again. The temporal storm has moved and taken control of this camp and its surrounding area. It's very dangerous outside. Until the storm subsides, we can't leave.
Damn. Every time there's an eternal nightmare, we fail to save the immortal sinner. So I bet we won't be able to save her either. Yeah, she's been here. I don't know. Maybe she has been reliving her past over and over again. Yeah, it's lonely indeed. Because of those never-ending monsters?
They're not the problem. The real danger of the temporal storm is that time becomes unreliable. We can no longer accurately observe time.
Oh my. Technically, she's been here for hundreds of years. Oh my good lord. She's a grandma. And yeah, she's been for hundreds of years. Alone? With no one? She doesn't sense it? Oh my. We need to save her. Seeing how perplexed you look, Vanilla thinks for a moment, takes out a pocket watch and slowly explains while organizing her thoughts.
Take this pocket watch as an example. When you're looking at it, or rather, observing it, its time moves forward with you, second by second. This is reliable time, It allows you to correctly perceive the world.
Exactly. To be honest, if you're in a confined space and you don't have a clock or any means, even sunlight, or any means to determine time, you really cannot perceive how long have you been in that room. It if that happens to me, I'm gonna be crazy, to be honest.
But in the storm, if you fall asleep, faint, or lose consciousness and are unable to observe just for a split second, this pocket watch could jump to another random time state when you look again.
Oh my.
It could be the past or the future where it's all rusty or no longer exists.
What?
I'm not just talking about this pocket watch. The whole world operates this way. If your time is no longer in sync with the world, it could destroy your mind in some severe cases.
What? If your time if your time is no longer in sync with the world, it could destroy your mind in some severe cases. What? Hydrate? Okay. I will hydrate. Thank you. Shmigo 22. I am running out of water. I'll go grab some water real quick. Okay, I'll be right back. I actually ran out of water, huh? I'm back with not cold water because if I drink cold water, I'm gonna lose my voice. Okay, let's go.
I'm being very serious right now. Remember, it's way more dangerous than the misty mazes you usually encounter. You mustn't let yourself be in a situation where this might happen. Got it?
She tries to look as stern as possible. To emphasize the seriousness of the situation, you cover your eyes and loudly count to 10, then open them to look at the pocket watch. Hi, I hope you're doing. Yeah, I'm glad I survived, but my ass is probably dead already. Where's my game? Okay. You watch as the second hand ticks once, indicating a total of 11 seconds have passed. And nothing's wrong, no?
I should explain more. Observation isn't just about seeing with your eyes. It's also about your consciousness and focus. What you're thinking about. That's what observation in the Disc is.
So basically, if for example, if you lose consciousness and focus, then that's the time because you cannot perceive what is happening around you. So that's the time where the time is probably, I don't know, unstable. So it goes forward or back. It depends on this space, I guess.
Forget it. This might be too nerve-wracking for you.
She understands that we barely understand anything. Yes, ma'am. He smiled. I'm not scared. I think you're really strong. That big guy, you built it, right? If we can complete it, perhaps we can break through that horde of monsters. With all the research materials and supplies in the camp. Vanilla lifts her head, frowns slightly, but remains silent. If you faint at 11 p.m., you get awake yesterday. Yeah, exactly. You don't know if either you go forward or backward. That's the gist of, yeah, exactly. It's because what you observe is your current reality. If you cannot observe something, then that's not real. So you get transported somewhere, whatever time period that is. You squint your eyes. The bandage wrapped around her right leg is soaked with blood. Uh-oh. And there's a stick for support. It could be a fracture or a large open wound. Either way, it's not an injury that can heal quickly. It must be difficult to build such an enormous machine alone, especially with your injury. But now that I'm here, you glance at Vanilla's injured leg. I'm no good at building stuff, but I can help you collect materials. On the way here, I saw several abandoned settlements. There must be something useful there. I'll be careful and stay away from the storm or the monsters. You've taught me the ropes too. I'll run as soon as I see a monster. I promise to only search around the camp. If something is wrong, I'll come back right away. I won't be in any danger. Chief, she just told you it's dangerous. Vanilla stares into your eyes, letting out a faint sigh.
Do you really want to leave that much?
Well, we want to live, but with you. Wait, I need more water. Yeah. I have to find a way out. After a short silence, Vanilla finally budges.
Okay. I'll prepare everything for you tomorrow. Sleep now. You need rest.
She really just trusted us easily, huh? But sometimes in other games, they don't easily trust you easily. I mean, that fast. It's okay, I'm not tired. I don't need to rest. You sit across from Vanilla, watching as she works. This is observation, right? In her eyes, you look like a child, that's why. I don't know. Maybe, I just have trust issues, I guess. Even a child, I cannot trust at all. But that's just a me problem, okay? Although you're not quite sure what the temporal storm thing is all about, it wasn't easy to get here and meet her. You don't want to fall asleep and jump to somewhere else. But watching her, a sense of tranquility washes over you. You don't feel as tense, and after you loosen up, your eyes gradually... Uh-oh. Is that a good idea, Chief? You fell asleep. Ripperonis. Nightmare deaths. All goods are on sale. I'll go here. You fall asleep. When you wake up, your heart skips a beat the moment you open your eyes. But as soon as you lift your head, you see Vanilla sitting across from you, smiling.
Do you remember what happened before you fell asleep?
We just said we won't fall asleep, but we did. Yeah. You told me to sleep. I said I wasn't tired, and then I fell asleep. Your eyes meet, and after a few seconds, she turns her face and chuckles. In her yeah, that's quite funny. Especially if... Oh, there it is. That chief really looks like a child here. And we're actually acting like a child right now, ain't we? A few minutes later, you're sipping on hot soup made from canned goods stored at the camp. Vanilla has finished the time check at the camp and has returned.
Nothing out of the ordinary. It seems the storm is less intense today.
Thank goodness.
Don't worry about what happened this morning. You can fall asleep. As long as I'm still here. No matter what happens when you wake up. Even if time has gone wrong. I will protect you.
Damn, that's... Oh, my heart. I like that line a lot. As long as I'm still here, no matter what happens when you wake up, even if time has gone wrong, I will protect you. I love Vanilla, man. Oh. Vanilla takes off the pocket watch from her chest and hands it to you. But what about you?
The pollution in the temporal storm interferes with comms. So I've modified this pocket watch. You can use it to contact the camp.
Ah, okay. So that we can call her back and she can check in on us. I see. She's a cool Onesan. She is. Thank you. I feel safer now.
There's more. Come with me.
There's more? She leads you to the workbench, picks up the exoskeleton armor on the table, and sizes it up on you for a bit. Ah? She let us borrow her exoskeleton?
Try it on.
Can we manage to use it?
How does it fit here? Does it feel tight?
Whoa. Vanilla points to your chest. The armor here is the thickest, but it's lined with soft cotton padding. The size is just right and you don't feel any discomfort. Seeing you give an okay sign, she hobbles around you for a few more times.
Is it heavy?
You try jumping a few times. The armor makes some metal clinking sounds, but it doesn't feel heavy. But Vanilla seems to have noticed something and grabs a wrench from the table. She works fast. In just half a minute, she has finished tweaking.
Try jumping again.
You jump again. This time, the armor doesn't make any sound. Wow.
Is there anywhere else that feels weird?
She's really good at her job. You stretch your limbs trying to feel this added part on your body. This armor, modified by Vanilla, fits perfectly and you can hardly feel any weight. Every part of this armor moves as if it were part of your body. No wonder it can unleash such immense power when worn by Vanilla. All good.
That's great.
Vanilla seems to remember something and reminds you.
You can search around the camp, but don't go too far. This exoskeleton armor is just a transportation model. It can't support high-intensity combat. But I have added a power module to it. If you encounter a tough enemy, run as fast as you can. You hear?
Yes, ma'am. We'll try to be safe. Loud and clear. But this is your armor, right? Didn't you stay up to modify it? And if you gave me your armor, what about you then?
We have defense facilities in the camp. I'd never leave the camp anyway, so I don't need it.
Never? But didn't you leave the camp to save me? She tilts her head and thinks for a moment.
You're right. Even machines go against their programming sometimes. So you have to be careful. Don't put yourself in danger. Or I will have to go out and find you.
Even machines go against their programming. She's not a machine, ain't she?
Off you go. Be careful.
Off we go. Time to search the camp. Can we just leave? Yep, we can. The red heat.
The red heat shall devour everything.
Here comes the breaking news!
Everything of yours is mine now.
Guess what I caught on camera? Ta-da! It's the moment they got blown to smithereens!
Death.
Cool, huh? I'm going to frame it and hang it above my bed.
Bianca is so talkative. Okay, upon returning to the camp, you unload the supply boxes on your back. Then press the button on your arm to take off the entire suit. The weather has gradually warmed up. You wipe the sweat off your forehead and haul the armor and supplies onto the cart.
Just leave them here.
Vanilla pipes up from behind you, her voice as calm as ever. After such a long battle, it's hard not to feel reassured hearing her voice. It's okay. I can handle it. You already have to build the mech. Let me handle trivial things like this.
You've done a great job today.
Vanilla walks over to you, naturally taking over the cart. She's still limping a bit.
Just rest when you return to the camp. Leave the rest to the logistician.
As she speaks, she pushes the cart to the side of the workbench, then lifts the armor parts onto it. She fishes out her tools and repairs the armor in a swift manner. You've watched her do this many times, but you've never get bored of it. Where did you learn all this?
At the Dissy observation outpost.
Vanilla answers without looking up. What is that place?
Just as the name suggests. It's a place that monitors the Dissy and records observation data.
Did the people at the outpost teach you mechanical skills? Vanilla freezes for a moment.
No. I was the only one at the outpost.
What?
There were many monitoring instruments that needed maintenance. And I learned as I went, by fixing them.
Did you need to maintain exoskeleton armor and military mechs at the outpost as well?
No, but it's pretty similar to fixing monitoring instruments. I just need to connect the dots and apply what I've learned.
Wow. She's very good with as a mechanic. You might not know much about mechanics, but you do know maintaining monitoring instruments and military machineries are two different areas of expertise. A self-taught mechanic who gets to this level of skills, it's truly impressive. I think she's a genius, I think. So the expedition team invited you because of your ability to apply what you've learned?
Not exactly. The outpost was originally established to support the scientific expedition teams exploring the Black Ring. When the expedition team passed by, they were short on logisticians. So I joined when they invited me.
Oh, so it was basically just an accident. Lucky them. They just wanted to recruit a logistician and it ended up with a mechanical expert.
You flatter me. There are others in the team who also dabble in the area. But as scientists, they have more important tasks.
That's the type of person to have a perfect score without even trying. So true. I think she's the type of classmate where if you ask, "Oh, did you study for the exam?" She'll probably say, "Oh no, I didn't get to study," and then proceeds to get perfect score. That's how good she is.
I'm just helping out as much as I can as the team's logistician.
During the small talk, Vanilla has finished repairing the armor. She lifts her head to meet your gaze, her eyes carrying a gentle smile.
By the way, how do you feel about this armor after using it?
It's great, very handy.
You can drop the formality. I'm well aware that it's a suit built for transportation purposes. It has many limitations.
She glances at the sweat stains on your clothes.
I'm adding a cooling system to the armor. Is there anything else you want?
What? That easily? Can you add cooling system in my clothes also? Because living in Southeast Asia is just so darn hot and sweaty. Hearing her suggestion, you make an attempt to tickle her funny bone. I want heavy duty rocket fist. No. I want spider-like prosthetics. I want super power sources. Can you install a super efficient power source? The kind that lasts a long time? I want a full Iron Man suit. Same here.
That's a great choice.
You didn't expect Vanilla to agree so easily, but seeing her clear and firm eyes, you find yourself at a loss for words for a moment.
Before you set off again, I'll have it ready for you.
You're amazing.
It's nothing. Anyone could learn to do this.
Girl, you're talented. You're a genius. What
Compared
do
to
you
what our
mean?
scientists do, it's nothing really.
What? Hey, don't belittle yourself like that. You're amazing. Don't say that. I doubt anyone else in the team could build a mech on their own. Hearing your praise, Vanilla raises her head, her expression as calm as ever.
I don't know the truth of the world. I'm not good at fighting either. And I'm not like you. So empathetic and understanding.
No. You're very good. You're a good person. What do you mean?
I'm just a logistician. This is the only thing I can help you with.
She needs more confidence, guys, ain't she? And you're doing an amazing job. Vanilla smiles.
Thank you.
Hi, Joke. Welcome. Cheater, you're still streaming. I'm finishing up Endless Nightmare, a vanilla story. To be fair, 9-hour stream is pretty normal for a Saturday. Yes. I think we can go for maybe 10 hours, but more than that, I'm gonna be too tired. Oh boy. Chaos anomalies are everywhere. Only the space around the realm still is safe and stable enough you can rest here and prepare to set off again. I think I'll go here. On sale. Many illusory coins. I'll just go here. You put on your armor and wave at Vanilla, who is working on the scaffold of the mech not far away. I'm heading out now. Hearing this, she pauses her work for a moment and looks at you.
Don't venture into dangerous areas just because I've upgraded your armor.
Yes, Mom. She's like our mom now. In order to find all the materials as soon as possible and take Vanilla out to solve the illusory moon crisis, exploring danger zones is inevitable. However, you simply nod at her without saying anything. Fortunately, Vanilla doesn't delve too deep. She just smiles and waves goodbye.
Safe journey.
Wait, is that main story chapters? No, this is actually the like a dungeon crawling game mode of Path to Nowhere, and it's somehow related to the main story, I guess. But the focus is different. It's more focused on the illusory moon, where we meet this very corrupted sinners that we consider immortals. What's this? Spider prosthetic superpower source? Superpower source. We gained energy. What was that? It's canon to the main story. Yeah, it is. You quickly set down the supplies and then take off the armor and put it back in its original place. This is the calm before the storm, ain't it? Am I gonna get hurt at the ending? You're getting better and better at this task. However, as the weather gets hotter, even with the cooling system that Vanilla installed for you, you're still sweating heavily. After all this, you start looking for Vanilla in the camp. As expected, she's standing on the scaffold next to the mech, welding in the scorching heat. Greet Vanilla. Putting down her welding mask, Vanilla turns to look at you and nods.
Welcome back.
You walk under the mech. Metal parts are all piled up here. Long wires hang down from the scaffold, extending all the way to the generator in the distance. You look up at Vanilla. Her usual calm face is now covered in tiny beads of sweat and smeared oil stains. Strangely amusing and adorable. The chief wants Vanilla sweaty, I see. You glance at Vanilla's injured leg. Although the cast has been removed and she said she's fine, you're still a little worried about her doing such dangerous and high-intensity work. Shall we take a short break?
Okay.
She casually sets down the mask and welder to the side, then sits on the narrow scaffold. Unlike usual, she has her trouser legs rolled up, her slender calves hanging in the air, shining in the healthy color under the sun. Chief! Where are you looking at? Chief is ogling at Vanilla's slender calves. Now we can finally confirm that her leg injury has all healed up. I see. Okay, if you say so, Chief. You're just checking up on her legs. Okay.
Why do you keep standing here?
Ma'am, she's ogling at your legs. Vanilla sounds puzzled, but with the light behind her, you can't see her face clearly. I'm just looking at the mech. Oh, really, Chief? It's not exactly an excuse. Since arriving at the camp, you've observed this giant mech countless times, wondering why it turned out like that in the outside world. Or rather, what exactly happened to Vanilla over the past century? Why did her life's work turn into a source of pollution that distorts space-time? The mech, yes. Definitely, it's definitely the mech, yes.
Look at the mech? Can you see it clearly from that angle?
Can you see it for... Ma'am, don't ask anymore. With the light behind it, the mech is covered in shadow, and you can't see anything clearly. But of course, you can't tell her what you were thinking about, so you just scratch your head and laugh sheepishly instead. Vanilla, however, was misled by your reaction, thinking that you really just wanted to see the big mechs, but couldn't climb up to admire it up close. Oh, I think Vanilla is the kind of person who is quite dense.
Come. Get closer.
Is it? Maybe she's quite dense and innocent, I think. Without giving it much thought, you walk over. Vanilla leaps down from the scaffold, casually equips the mechanical arms nearby, and approaches you. Before you can react, the mechanical arms have held you by your armpit, and there's a great force pushing you up. Your feet leave the ground, and you are lifted up by her. Man, she's treating her like a child. I'm imagining this like, you know, the Lion King hold. Yeah, the one where the monkey was holding Simba up like that. It feels like that. I don't know if you guys watch Lion King. That's but she's cute because of that. I agree. You are the wife now. Yes, I am. I don't mind being princess carried by her. Oh, what's happening here? Ah! The sudden weightlessness catches you off guard. You close your eyes in fear, squirming a little.
Don't worry. I won't let you fall.
I love how she always reassure us. I feel safe with Vanilla. The mechanical arms move steadily, holding you mid-air without any shaking. After your rapid heartbeat gradually subsides, you slowly open your eyes. That looks adorable. Damn. That's adorable. Truth be told, you can't see a lot from this angle either, but you do discover something new. Compared to when you first arrive at this camp, this huge yet intricate mech has undergone some shocking changes. Under the light shining from somewhere, everything is illuminated.
How does it look from this angle?
It's all shadows. But we can't tell her that. Vanilla holds you up high so you can clearly see your work from a higher angle. It's beautiful.
What did you say?
You spoke too softly. Vanilla couldn't hear you. I was saying you built such a big mech all by yourself. It's amazing. You're incredible. Why do I get the feeling that the "you're beautiful" was addressed to Vanilla instead?
Not by myself. I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, what is this? Is so sweet, man. And now it feels like a date. We're both incredible then. A smile blooms on Vanilla's face.
Yes. We're both incredible.
Yes. We're both incredible. Man, do you really have to cut it off like that? It's okay. Since you observed it up close yesterday, you've become even more motivated to finish the mech. You've explored and scavenged relatively safe areas nearby, but the materials you gathered are still far from enough. While looking at Vanilla, who's busy at the nearby workbench, you decide to try something new this time. Ah, my doggo, calm down. Shh, shh, shh. Imagine if she was Den's dog wife when every time you praise her, the tail just keeps on the wagging. But in her case, I think instead of wagging her tail, she will wag her mechanical arm. Aw, good times until, well, you know, how every endless nightmare ends, right? So far from Drea and Mantis, well, we failed to save them.
Oh yeah, a new
Man.
follower.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Oracle Seer. Thank you so much. Did we read this already? You've explored and scavenged the relatively safe areas nearby, but the materials you gathered are still far from enough. Looking at Vanilla, who's busy at the nearby workbench, you decide to try something new this time. I'm heading out now. Without looking up, Vanilla simply waves goodbye to you.
Okay. Be careful out there.
Vanilla lifts her head. The smile on her face is warm and firm. I hope nothing happens. Give him a sand. It's only one, so never mind. This is a scam. Leave. That's basically gacha. The red heat.
The red heat shall devour everything.
Shall devour. Oh my god, that's a lot.
Here comes the breaking news.
We're in dire need of your help. Oh my good lord.
The red heat shall devour everything.
Oh, we're doing great. It's fine. It's fine. What is this?
You forced me to do this. Here comes the breaking news.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You forced me to do you forced me to do this.
Holy shit! Get back here, you asshole!
The red heat.
The red heat.
Shall devour everything.
What happened, guys?
You forced me to do this.
My good lord! What the fuck?
You forced me to do this.
Did I just fucking miss?
Here comes the breaking news. You
Wait.
forced me to do this.
What the hell just happened, bro?
The red heat.
My Drea is dying.
The red heat.
The red heat.
Shall devour.
Guess what I caught on camera? Ta-da!
The red heat for
The
the sim.
moment they got blown
It's
to
fine, but my
smithereens.
Drea is dying.
Cool, huh? I'm going to frame it and hang it above my bed.
All allied units gain 15% damage boost. It sounds okay. Yeah, I think this one. Calm down, doggo. Oh, there's a boss battle. Oh no! A death. Recover 4% HP from their max HP. I need that. We are in dire need of healing. What's this? The red heat. Reticle. Do we need reticle? I think we need we need a arcane. No, maybe a catalyst. Oh, mommy Kokili. Yes, yes, please. Yes, please.
Honored I'm willing to walk into this place. I'd like to have a little garden outside my room.
Yeah, Grandma. Welcome home. Engraving. Continue listening to the silent word. What is this? Is this scam? I think death are given an additional life loss. When dealing damage to an enemy carrying life loss status. I think this will work. But this is actually very good too. But our only... I don't know. I think we'll go for this one. Energy for the win. Wait, didn't we give Drea something earlier? Yeah, we can give it to her. Let's go. Oh. Oh boy. Grandma, we are in dire need of your help.
Flowers will bloom wherever I go.
Flowers will bloom wherever I go.
Ready? We're going on TV now! Bloom here.
Bloom here.
Till the day you wither.
Bloom here. Bloom here.
Here comes the breaking news.
Oh boy.
The red heat.
The red heat.
The red heat.
Hey, the red heat.
Bloom here till the day you wither.
The red heat. Come closer, baby.
You
I got
forced
my
me
dog
to do
go.
this.
He's really angry.
Bloom here till the day you wither.
Everything of yours is mine.
You forced me to do this.
The red heat.
Here comes the breaking news.
Can we also put this here?
Bloom
Ah, no,
here
we
till
can't.
the day you
I
wither.
Bloom here. I think we can go here. And then we can do this.
The red heat shall devour everything.
The red heat, yes, the red heat.
You.
The red heat shall devour everything.
Damn.
You forced me to do this.
The red heat.
The red
The
heat.
red heat shall devour.
Shall
The
devour
red heat
everything.
shall devour everything.
Bloom here till the here comes the breaking news. Bloom here till the day you wither.
Everything of
Hey,
yours
Bloom
is
here.
mine now.
Can you please die? Okay, it's dead. Thank God.
The splash of petals is incomparably gorgeous.
I miss Kokilik. All allied sinners recover 1 energy. To be considered gaining extra lifeless state for 20 seconds. Apply to nearest enemy. I think I like this one. You arrive at a crossroads, the sight of which makes you feel somewhat familiar. You realize this seems to be the place where you were rescued by Vanilla. Keep going. Calm down. Your food is coming. And like before, you now have experience dealing with monsters. And armor made by Vanilla herself. You're somewhat tempted, thinking whether you can explore further. Uh-oh. Chief! Don't be reckless, of course. You don't recklessly venture into the area. Instead, you take out the telescope attached on your waist. That's a good idea. Although you were mentally prepared, you still gasp after you look at the telescope. The monsters you just fought is one of the most difficult ones to deal so far. The fight wasn't easy at all, but now you see the same monsters in hordes. You can't even count their numbers at a glance. Behind the monsters are those twisted glimmers and the storm. The gigantic shadow within the storm is barely visible. It resembles a leviathan patrolling its territory, blocking everything from approaching. Just then, the pocket watch hanging on your chest suddenly vibrates. It's Vanilla.
Can you hear me?
Oh my. Are you okay? Yes.
You're taking longer than usual. Where are you? Did you run into trouble?
Go home, Chief. Go back. Please, don't make her worry, I beg you. No, I just saw something. She falls silent for a while.
Okay. As long as you're not in danger. I think it's better for you to come back now.
I agree.
We can talk when you're back.
I agree. Go home. Go home. Okay. Vanilla's voice gives you peace of mind. After hanging up, you take a deep breath and start analyzing the situation. It seems that the military mech you and Vanilla are building is indispensable. Without it, you can't possibly break through the blockade of the monsters. What? Are we actually going to use the mecha to get out of this place? That's interesting. Now that you've collected enough supplies, it's time to head back. Please be okay, Chief. Please be okay, Chief. Please be okay, Chief. Oh, the mecha is it's looking more complete every time we see it. After dinner, under the light of the campfire, Vanilla is repairing the damage on your armor. After the sun sets, the temperature gradually drops. If not for the heart provided, if not for the heat provided by the campfire, the chill would strip away all your warmth. The crackling flames, accompanied by the chirps of insects, paint a peaceful scene before your eyes. But you are distracted, thinking about the sights you saw today and racking your brain for a foolproof way to break through.
You've been to some very dangerous places, haven't you?
She knows. Vanilla knocks at the horrifying scratches on the armor. Her tone remains flat, but you can detect a hint of worry. I'll protect it better next time. Vanilla shakes her head. That's not what she wants to hear.
What happened?
You don't immediately answer her, but your gaze unconsciously drifts toward the mech on the other side. She's the chief is redirecting the conversation. How's the progress on the mech?
If we calculate by working hours, it's about 75% finished.
Oh. In that case, it shouldn't take too long, right? Hearing your words, Vanilla stops her work and raises her head to look at you.
You seem anxious. What happened? That day over the call. I remember you said you saw something.
Oh boy. Yeah, just tell her the truth. It's going to be fine. Even Vanilla, who isn't very sensitive, has noticed your mood. It's just her usual tone and way of speaking, but seeing how casually she brings it up, it unexpectedly evokes your desire to confide. Tell her what you saw. Yeah, there's a horde of monsters, man. I saw monsters, lots and lots of them. And behind them, there's the light and storm, and the shadow within it. All of them seems to be preventing someone from approaching. It's not just that, this entire space, it seems to be created to trap someone. Leaving here isn't as simple as I thought. Oh my. Did that illusory moon made this place to trap Vanilla? Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Vanilla quietly listens to you. After a while, she walks away from the workbench and sits down next to you.
That's some useful intel. With this, we now have an accurate assessment of our enemy. We just need to make the necessary adjustments and ensure the improved design can handle those issues. As long as we keep making progress on the mech at our current speed, and be well prepared when we set out, there's nothing to be anxious about.
There's no sentimental comfort nor any ingenious strategy. She just gave a simple analysis of the current situation and solutions to the predicament. Strangely, these words bring comfort to your mind. Thank you for comforting me. Yeah, every time I feel safe with Vanilla. I'm glad you're here. Vanilla nods quietly. Speaking of, you're always so calm. I don't think I've ever seen you get anxious. As you speak jokingly, you gaze at the peculiar scenery in the distance. Aren't you afraid of this place?
Not really. Because nothing really changed for me.
Vanilla answers in her usual calm tone, but her words make you tense up a bit. Nothing changed?
Yeah. Before I joined the expedition, I worked at an outpost near the Dissy, and live there alone for 10 years. There's no difference between here and the outpost.
Damn. She's been lonely all this time. Why is that? Out there are no temporal storms or abnormal time stream. People come and go and things change. I would have thought.
For 10 years, I looked at the same scenery every day. The desolate sea beach, the silent storm, the same sunrise and sunset. Same everything for 10 years.
That's just too sad, man. Same routine, same everything for 10 years. And that's also what's happening right now for hundreds of years, man. She's been too lonely for a long, long time.
Humans can no longer change the world. For the world has been changed by the perishing star. And humans are now the ones being changed by the world. Everyone has the same look in their eyes. And to them, every day is the same.
Damn. It just feels like people probably from this time period have lost their will to live. I mean, they still want to be alive, but they probably don't know how to live their life. Probably afraid of what's in the future, I think. They lost hope. Yeah, exactly. Everyone has been living in fear. They're just trying to survive. That's it. But a way finding a way to enjoy life. I don't think they have that in that period. Time period, I mean.
Those travelers came from all over the world, but they all had the same look in their eyes, just like mine. Those were the eyes, dyed by this desolate scenery. Each of their days was just like the last.
Man, that's why Kalen made this expedition to find new hope for humanity. And thanks to him, somehow people, even though there's still problems with the world and there's still mania, at least there's a hope that everyone can have a beautiful tomorrow, right?
If there is such a thing as eternity, that must have been it.
Man, if there's such a thing as eternity, that must have been it. She have experienced that. Vanilla looks up at the sky, her voice soft and ethereal.
So whether it's the outpost or this camp, it's all the same. All I see is an unchanging scenery.
Man.
There's no sign of humans, and no sight of the future.
Aww.
Disasters seem to be imminent, yet they never arrive.
Man. We need to free her from this place. You know what? I want my immortal ladies to be happy. Oh, they're stuck in this place, reliving probably their worst nightmare over and over again. She feels like her time never moves. Maybe that's why she's trapped in the time storm. Maybe. And I think she has lost all hope to get out of that place, so she just stayed there.
It's as if time has stopped itself, and the world has stopped changing. When I think like this, the temporal storms and the chaotic time just can't scare me anymore.
That's her coping mechanism, guys. She doesn't want to feel fear, I think. Yeah. She's coping by thinking that There's no future. It will always be the same. Vanilla calmly recounts her experience. The desolation has given her resilience, rationality, and wisdom. True. But she seems to have forgotten how to embrace change. How long have you been in this storm? She thinks for a moment before answering.
I lost count.
Damn, she lost count. I can't believe you survived like this. Do you want to leave with me?
You said you want to leave. I just want to help you.
Oh, come on! Would you come with us, please? Let go of this place. There's a better place out there, but I'm not sure if we can save you, man. What about you? Do you want to leave? Vanilla doesn't answer. Her expression as calm as ever. You've always believed that you could bring her back, but right now, you're not so sure anymore. Well, the problem is, if someone doesn't want to be saved, we just can't force them. She needs to change her mindset. This is a storm of mania. How can someone who has no hope for the future nor desire to change break through the storm? Listening at her is just sad, especially when she's calm. Yeah, it feels like she really have lost all hope. It's like I'm fine. I'm living like this. I'm existing, but it feels so empty. That's just so sad, man. Merchants. Can we... land of... I like engraving because it makes my sinners stronger. As the temperature drops day by day, the mech is finally about to be finished. After working hard for the day, you sit again by the campfire, the warm glow of the fire illuminating her face. Chat. I've thought about it for a long time. You said you can't imagine what the future looks like. I, however, daydream about the future quite a lot. It's kinda amazing. Would you like to hear it? Consider it a silly fantasy of a child. Yes, Chief. Encourage her to dream for her future. Sitting next to you, Vanilla nods with a smile. In my future, the expedition team successfully completed their mission and saved humanity. We found a way to deal with the disasters. Civilization has a chance to be rebuilt.
That sounds great.
If you get out of here, you can see that future. Vanilla smiles. You don't know if she's really imagining the scene you're describing or just agreeing with you. The disaster of the sea disappeared and people rebuilt a city here.
A city? I've always lived in the outpost. I've never been to one. What does a city look like?
Man, she doesn't even know what a city is. How horrible is their life before? It's enormous. It covers dozens of kilometers. From the outskirts of the sea to your former outpost, it's all part of the city. We live there with many, many people. It will become the largest city in the world. Vanilla listens, then ponders for a long time.
The largest city outside the sea? In this pollution?
Is it hard to imagine?
It is. Even Keelan, our daydreamer, would be taken aback to hear these things.
If only you knew what's in the current timeline. Can't
But you
we
talked
tell
about it
her?
with such passion and gave so many vivid details. You must have spent a long time imagining that future.
No, it exists.
You make it sound like it'll really happen.
Cause it did.
Humanity is saved, and civilization grows once again. Everyone in the expedition team would love to see that. Yes, they definitely will.
And everyone in the expedition wants to see that, but they never get to see it. What about you? Vanilla pauses, smiling but looks slightly apologetic.
Me too, I guess. I'm not sure.
She doesn't even know what she wants, guys. Oh my god. That's okay. Just like how you can't imagine the future I talked about in this short amount of time. It took me a long time to understand your unchanging life and scenery. Change always takes time. It's just that some changes take longer than others. Even if everything else in the temporal storm hasn't changed, you've already changed.
What do you mean?
You joined the expedition team and came here. If you had stayed at the outpost, I wouldn't have met you.
I'm not like them. They're people who believe they can change the future. That's something I never imagined myself doing. I'm not that kind of person. I just couldn't refuse them when they invited me.
She speaks calmly, but a genuine smile appears on her face. Praise her some more, Chief. I think it's working.
But maybe change is about going with the flow sometimes. Who knows?
Yes. Let's witness it together. There's one thing I hope will never change. I want to be with you all forever, including going to the future. Man, did the chief just said that? This is scam. Never mind. What's this? What? One sand is depleted every 5 seconds and all sinners recover 6 energy. Is this a good... This sounds dangerous if you're low on sands. Ooh, life loss damage boost. We need this. Of course. For Drea. Who else? I think we're nearing the end. What is this? Eh? That's an aventurine item. The red heat.
The red heat.
Bloom here, till the day you wither. Here comes the breaking news.
Ooh.
Bloom here, till the day you wither.
Oh my god, bloom here.
You,
The red heat. Shout about
Everything of yours is mine now.
bloom here. Here comes the breaking news.
It bloom here. Why?
the red heat.
You forced me to do
What are
this.
you doing?
The red heat.
The red heat
Shall devour
shall devour everything.
Here comes the breaking news.
the red heat. Shall devour everything.
Here comes the breaking news.
Oh my god,
red
crowd
heat.
control.
Shall devour the red heat. Shall devour everything.
Here comes the breaking news.
Everything of yours.
You forced me to do this.
The red heat shall devour. The red heat shall devour everything.
You.
The red heat shall devour everything.
The red heat.
I made a killing this time.
Modesty. Strength. 5 energy. All allies hitters consume regain 1 energy. Ooh, death. We like death in this team. S-class similar apparition. I'll go here. On a chilly morning, you two finally finish adjusting the mech. You bring the research materials of Vanilla's teammates and stuff the rest of the space with as much food and medicine as possible.
Are you ready?
Vanilla's voice comes from above the mech. Yes. White fog comes out of your mouth. You give her a thumbs up, signaling that you're ready. We're in the end game, man. This is just sad. Because we know no one managed to leave this place.
Let's go then.
Bad. Man. Oh, sinner. Oh boy.
I have to go.
The red heat.
The red heat.
Bloom here, till the day you wither. Here comes the breaking news. You forced me to do this.
The red heat
The red
shall
heat.
devour everything.
Everything of yours is mine now.
Oh my.
The red heat shall devour everything.
What is
Here comes the breaking news.
happening?
Bloom here, till the day you wither.
The red heat
We
shall
need to get
devour
rid of this.
everything.
Or the red heat shall devour
Till the day
everything.
you wither.
Oh boy.
The red heat.
You forced me to. Here comes the breaking news.
The red heat.
Everything of yours is mine now.
Oh boy.
Bloom here, till the day you wither. You forced me to do this.
The red heat shall devour everything.
Here comes the breaking news. You
What
forced me
the-
to do this.
The red heat shall devour everything.
Bloom here, till the day.
The red heat. The red heat shall devour everything.
You forced me.
The red heat.
Here comes the breaking news.
Fall back, fall back. Go here.
The red heat.
You forced me to do this.
Everything of your...
Here comes the breaking news! You...
The red heat shall devour. The red heat shall devour everything.
Oh, oops. What in the actual fuck?
Here comes the breaking news! You forced me...
The red heat.
Everything of your...
The red heat shall devour everything. The red heat shall
All thanks to Invincible Me.
Uh-huh. Crit rate, physical damage, attack speed boost. I'll just go with this, I guess. Hi, Kaguri! Welcome, welcome. Oh, we triggered the bat. I'm so unlucky when it comes with a gacha. Oh
Flowers
my.
will bloom wherever I go.
The flowers will bloom wherever I go.
Bloom here till the day...
The red heat
Oh
shall
my.
devour everything.
Those seems to be chunky.
You forced me to...
The red heat.
Everything of your...
Here comes the breaking news! Bloom here till the day you wither.
Oh,
The red heat.
Oh my goodness.
You forced me to do this!
Oh my goodness.
You forced me to do this!
We're fine.
Bloom here.
Calm down,
till
Chittery.
the day you wither.
It's really tower defense. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
The
The red heat
The red heat
shall devour
shall devour. The
everything.
red heat shall devour everything. The red heat shall devour
The red heat
everything.
shall devour everything. Die.
You forced me to do this!
But it's
This
a boss. Is it
mission
turn-based? No.
Might be worth
It's
something.
not. It's not turn-based.
But
No,
barely.
not at all. Bosses are also tower defense. But, yeah, it's still tower defense. The HP less than 30%. Additional 1,500 physical damage. This sounds good. Actually, we can spam 6 sand. This run is ruined. We're dead. Actually, this one is quite good, I think. I think. We're not dead, guys. We're alive. We survived. The night has fallen. You and Vanilla set up a temporary camp on the safe high ground. Perhaps the shadow hidden in the temporal storm has noticed your plan. The monsters you meet on the way here are much more difficult to deal with than before. You take out the telescope and gaze at the center of the temporal storm from a distance. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Anything new?
You shake your head. As expected, nothing has changed.
Feeling nervous?
Oh, yes. Really, Chief? No. We've come so far. What's there to be nervous about?
So, about the fight, do you have any plans?
You've thought of different tactics for the final battle, including igniting a large bomb to lure the monsters away, or passing through the monsters stealthily. Stealthy. Monsters stealthy? Stealthily. But soon you realize that most of your plans are impossible. So you grin and say, it's not much of a plan, really. Just like we discussed before, we'll go full speed to shake off the monsters and avoid unnecessary fights, and then break through the temporal storm and leave. We've prepared so much in advance. I'm sure we'll make it. Chief.
Yes, you're right. We've made all the preparations and done everything we can.
Vanilla smiles faintly while looking at the temporal storm.
Well then, let's roll.
Oh no. We don't have any sands. We are so dead. Oh. Do we need Endura Reticle? I don't know. I like Reticle Sinner, so we'll go with Red. Oh, Shalom, of course. Yeah.
It must have been very hard on you, you poor thing. You've done well. I'll take...
Thank God. Oh, what does she do? Oh, skill damage. That sounds useful. What is this? Oh, death. It reduces their defense by 15%. That's actually quite good. Hey, it's Shalom. Yeah, it's Shalom. She's actually pretty good.
I've seen it all. Your vulnerability.
Kiss of Death. Ooh, attack speed boost. I think we can also buy that. Yeah. Here we go! Boss battle! Your long journey finally reaches the end. We found a gap amid the horde of monsters and break through the encirclement with a modified high-speed mech. Shaking off those monsters, the temporal storm is right ahead of you. Enter the temporal storm. The journey of crossing the temporal storm, for some reason, feels so long. You two gallop across the wasteland, relentlessly marching forward. You journey across boundless time from the past to the future as everything rapidly falls away behind you. Even time can't catch up with you. The future is right ahead. You're suddenly attacked by something. Here it is again, trying to stop us from leaving this place. The violent jolts almost topple you over. It seems something has pierced the mech.
No way. What could catch up with my...
You look up to see a huge shadow above the mech. The surface of the object above you is so decayed that you can see its color. It's full of rust and scars, and standing atop it is a dark and ominous figure. Uh-oh. This is the corrupted Vanilla, ain't it? The monster that appear multiple times at the same space-time. The never-ending supplies. Now, it finally makes sense to you. The ominous storm distorts space-time, and this is where the past and future intersect. You finally recognize the figure in front of you. Vanilla? What you see subverts everything you know. Stunned, You turn your head in disbelief to look at the person behind you. They look the same and pilot the same mech, but now the vanilla beside you is turning blurry. Oh no!
You are...
They're gonna merge. Oh my god. The shadow completely covers the mech. The despairing future swallows the past. Both the mechs and pilots gradually overlap, merging into one. What a fucking cliffhanger. Oh, why is my gacha game like this? It's always like this. Oh my, wait, why do you go there? Anyway. Wait, the chief is here, bro. What am I protecting? Oh, right, we got Shalom. Everything will be Daijobu.
I don't have much to contribute on the front line. I'll count on you guys.
Bloom here. Till the day bloom
What is
here.
this?
Till the day you wither.
Is this an enemy? Oh my good lord. It is. Oh boy. Don't go there. Oh my good lord. Oh.
The red heat shall devour everything.
Oh no.
Too noisy. Quiet.
This ain't good, guys. All sands consumed. What happened? I didn't see anything. Oh no! No! My run is ruined. I need to go back. Oh, fuck me. I'm at the climax. Why are you like this? Lady Pearl.
Welcome to Fortuna.
Che is actually. Well. Mommy's. Yeah, that was quite difficult, but. What's this? Lady Pearl's. Basic attack is very, very good. We did share. That sounds useful. Oh my good lord. Doesn't those things explode? If I remember correctly. They explode,
If
right?
this scene could be reenacted, If this scene could be reenacted, what would be...
Just pray they
your
don't die, I guess. Red is... Yeah, Rage. No one dies.
The red heat shall devour everything.
And the red heat.
Please enjoy the show.
Everything of yours is...
The red heat shall devour everything.
I smell the sweet fragrance of...
The red heat shall devour. The red heat shall devour everything.
Unless you kill them first. I
Let's
see.
celebrate! I want some Coca-Cola!
I want some Coca-Cola. Oh. What is this? It feels like ages since she was swept into the center of the temporal storm, but Vanilla finally hears a familiar voice.
Those who went to investigate the distortion field haven't returned. Something's not right. We need to go take a look. We'll leave it to you here, Vanilla.
Is this the continuation? Oh my.
There's still some distance to the danger zone, but space-time distortion is a trap. No one can predict what will happen. If we don't come back in time, you should pack up and return to the main camp as soon as possible.
Is this Kaylin? Before she can respond, another voice takes over.
I can't leave. There's still a lot of equipment to fix. Don't worry. I can guard the camp. I'm good at waiting.
Man, and look what happened to you. It's her own voice. Vanilla sees another her, waving goodbye to her companions. It's like she's watching a movie that records her unremarkable days.
I know these. I did the same. I stayed and waited for them to come back.
She keeps waiting. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. How long has it been like this? Vanilla quickly notices something out of the ordinary. Defeated and broken monsters reappeared, used supplies being restored. The time around the camp is jumping, overlapping, and disordered.
Has the distortion field moved here? Looks like I'm the one being trapped now. Good thing the others left the camp. They should be safe.
It seems like the illusory moon is after you, honey.
Keep it up, scientists. Keep heading toward the future you yearn for. The life of a logistician. In exchange for all your safety. It's totally worth it.
Don't say that. Every life is worth it. She calmly accepts her fate. Just like her days in the outpost. She tinkers with a mech to pass the time and watches the same unchanging scenery every day. She's already used to living and waiting in this eternal stillness. Until someone else desperately breaks into the temporal storm to find her. Yes, it's this moment. There's a commotion outside the camp. The chief made a mess back then too. Oh. So it's been the chief going back keeps on reoccurring. Is that it? Vanilla wears her armor and enters the storm, hoping to find the person in danger as soon as possible. But the person who came is not the chief. Instead, Vanilla saved 2 of her teammates. One was already dead, the other severely injured. Shocked, she looks at their bloody wounds and feels a heart-wrenching pain.
Why did you come back to an abandoned camp? The temporal storm is still here. It's dangerous.
What if she's the one causing the temporal storm?
Because you're still here.
Oh.
Don't worry. I'm not the only one who came. The others will be here soon. Oh, right. Time is distorted. You might have to wait a bit. Don't worry. As long as you're here, everyone will definitely come
Man.
to take you back.
Everyone wants to save her.
Stop talking. Let's patch you up first, before it's too late.
Vanilla moves the teammate to the sick bed in the camp. After spending a dozen hours treating his wounds and watching over him, he's finally out of danger. She closes her eyes exhaustedly. When she opens her eyes again, his bandages have disappeared. The sutures have rotted and snapped. Oh no. The infection has accelerated and her companion died in front of her. Man.
This is not my time. I never experienced this. If I knew things would turn out this way, I would have...
How many deaths have she witnessed while people are trying to save her? Oh, they didn't arrive yet, man. She knows what Vanilla would do. The other her buries her fallen comrades and sits quietly in front of their graves for a long time.
As long as I'm here, everyone will come back. You said the temporal storm is a trap. So I am now the bait in the trap.
Oh, she was being used as bait. Oh my.
I'm the logistician. I'm supposed to stay put. You're the ones who are supposed to change the future. You shouldn't have gone this far for me.
She stands up, looks at the camp, then at the forever half-repaired damaged mech. It can at least resist some dangers in the storm. Perhaps it could bring her out here faster.
I can't stay here any longer. I have to do something.
Vanilla can no longer remember how long she's been trying to leave. She's been pushing herself to the limit, working around the clock without any sleep. But the instant she dozes off, she finds herself engulfed by the currents of time, thrown back to where she started, or sometimes even further back. Man. Her efforts are always easily erased. Every step she takes is meaningless. Trapped in an eternal limbo, she can never reach the future.
It's just probability. This time the jump was short, only going back 30 minutes. Given this is a rift of eternity, then surely not much time has passed on the outside. I can try as many times as I can bear. There's still time.
There's still time. At least she didn't lose hope. As usual, she adjusts her armor and sets off again.
122, 47, 122, 41, 117,
what?
39, 101, 40.
Is she counting time? The mech treks across the wilderness, relentlessly marching forward. She journeys across boundless time, from the past to the future, as everything rapidly falls away behind her. She mutters to herself, unable to think of anything else.
Almost there. Almost done. This time, time is on my side.
As time continues to leap forward, little by little, she's gradually shrouded in mania, and the polluted mech becomes the center of the storm. Guided by mania, the mech marches on and eventually stops in front of Vanilla. The story has reached its end.
I made it out.
But she became engulfed in mania.
Where should I go? Who
Oh no!
am I?
She forgot! Man, this feels so hopeless. Vanilla stands in front of the decayed mech. The separated timelines intersect and gradually merge. The audience from the past finally reaches the finale in the future.
In the center of the storm, time is a tangled mess. My present, past, and future selves, each and every version of me, may appear as an independent entity. So that's it. Like you said, anyone can leave, change, and reach an ending they've never imagined. This is the end of the mechanic. The real Vanilla. And I'm just a shadow from the past. A phantom in the storm. An existence that was only momentarily anchored by that child.
She gently caresses the mech she crafted with her own hands, which has now become weathered and decayed.
I'm but a fleeting moment of coincidence in this eternity, and will eventually meet a quiet end.
That's just so sad, man. It's like all your efforts, but for nothing. Vanilla! With a blinding red light, the illusion is broken, and Vanilla finds herself bound by the polluted metal. The illusory moon is squirming in the sky. The red light falls and turns into pollution, and that child is fighting desperately. Grab my hand and come with me. Don't be shaken. You're still alive and well. Let's leave this place together. Man, Chief is so badass. Vanilla is momentarily taken aback. Can she still be called a child? She's much taller now and her gaze has hardened. She suffered a lot of injuries as well. If it wasn't for that earring, Vanilla wouldn't recognize the little guide at all. Is this also the effect of the temporal storm? To think that she can witness such an incredible miracle. And on the face of that miraculous person, there seemed to be trails of tears.
So you've also seen everything too?
Man.
I'm not the Vanilla you're looking for. The real Vanilla has already...
You are Vanilla! That was an illusion, a trap created by the illusory moon, this sea, and Mia to blind you. It was the same for Drea and Mantis. Those bastards like to peek into your minds, make use of your wishes or weaknesses. It's trying to trap you, to keep you here forever. I'll take you out. I won't leave you here. What is Chief talking about? Vanilla's not deceived by any red moon. She's very clear-headed now, surprisingly. She sees the twisted moonlight wrapping around the Chief's body. The red light has dyed her eyes crimson. Her voice is wild and hoarse, her expression filled with immense pain. The polluted mech roars loudly, trying desperately to push the Chief away, yet not to harm this person at the same time. Why do I get the feeling that the illusory room is actually after the Chief? The polluted mech seems to be preventing someone from approaching. The temporal storm, it seems to be created to trap someone. I enjoy spending time with you.
As long as you're here, everyone will definitely come to take you.
I will take you back. Countless memories flash through her mind, but the mechanic quickly sorts them out. She notices a sinister scheme amidst the anomalies.
The temporal storm is a trap, and I am a separate illusion within it. A bait in the trap. Is this
a bait? Is the illusory moon trying to bait the chief into coming back over and over again? It is after the chief. It's just using the expedition member as bait. Oh! Oh no! Really? What is that moon? I think it's trying to influence the chief. What is the chief anyway?
The trap doesn't just trap me. It also traps the people who come to save me.
Oh no!
And the one who created this fake vanilla to lure that child is you.
Oh my. She knows now. And knowing Vanilla, I think she will try to protect us at all costs. She looks up at the illusory moon in the sky. It writhes and twists, its evil pulsations radiating greed. It eyes its prey, peering into her heart, grasping at her wishes and weaknesses. It wants to trap the chief. Vanilla's body is merging with the mechanical remnants. The long years of memories are gradually corroding her thoughts, but she does not fear.
So, what would the real Vanilla do in this situation?
I think she will try to save the chief at the expense of herself.
Would she succumb to her creator and fulfill the duties it gave her?
There's more answer in Hestia's story. Okay, we'll do that next time. Smiling, she looks at the rusted mech, clenches her fists and raises her hand. The mech creaks as it raises its arm high. A powerful force gathers at its front. It's a century-old temporal storm. It's now suppressed and controlled by a strong willpower and turning into light in the rusty palm. With a punch, the dazzling light instantly disperses, the illusory moon's red light wrapping around the chief.
Just like how my 10 years at the outpost allow me to master mechanics, my future self, who has experienced eternity, can also master time.
Oh, wow.
I'm close to that future now. Once I get there, I can use her power to send you back.
Which future are you talking about? As the power converges in her hand, Vanilla's body quickly weathers and decays. Just like her creation that has experienced countless temporal jumps over the unimaginable long period of time. I don't want you to become like that. We're leaving together. I came here for you. I won't leave without you. Since this is a temporal storm, come with me to my time. Hi, Graham.
Oh no. Let's get there. There's
What
the
just
clone.
happened?
Oh shit, I'm about to
Chief
die.
Giga Chad. I'll be with you no matter how many times we have to jump. We'll get there someday. You did the same thing. You can't just stop here. Keep going. You can go even further into the future.
You might have grown up, but you're still a child at heart.
Don't give up.
Don't rush. Those who seek the future must have eyes to see the present clearly. You need to see your own path.
She takes off her goggles and puts them on your face. It blocks out the red light of the illusory moon, and the whispers in your head finally recedes. Your relentless fades. Your restlessness fades. Your breathing steadies, and you gradually see the face of the person in front of you. Man.
I'm different now. I'm no longer stuck in place. I embarked on a journey of my own and reached a decent endpoint.
That little smile, I know, right? It's like somehow I succeed in doing what I can. And then look at her goggles, it's broken.
Perhaps the scenery hasn't changed much. But my future is far from finished. It'll keep going.
I'm glad she didn't give up.
You will take it with you. And go far.
We'll come back for you. With the goggles adjusted, the broken lens refracted the chaotic time within eternity. She's smiling, but rapidly decaying.
I've never seen other sceneries, so this desolate view was everything to me. But my teammates have always believed that the world can be changed. And the scenery you brought back far exceeded our expectations. I like the things that you told me about. The future city, the life you love, your new companions, and all those hopes you have for the future. Thank you for bringing these incredible memories here to see me. It's time to go back now.
No!
Go back to your time. Go on your own journey and into your own future.
No, we don't want to leave you here.
This is the meaning of our journey.
I can't believe we cannot really save our immortal sinners, man. No! You don't know when she let go of your hand, her voice and figure gradually fade. At the same time, you feel something familiar from behind you while your head gradually clears. You know what this means. It's the stone slate. Vanilla's name must be on it and lit up now to send you back. Everything is rapidly receding in your wake. She has harnessed the power to send you back to your time. But this only fills you with panic. You walk toward her with all your might, trying to catch the figure disappearing into the storm. I'm not going back. We can't stay here. Don't die. Come with me, Vanilla. You want to dive deeper into the contamination. Your shackles are charged up, ready to unleash their power, when suddenly a burst of blue light pierces your vision.
Chief!
The light pierces your body and mind, instantly robbing you of all your strength. You fall to the ground as everything before you shatters. Vanilla is gone when the light fades. It takes a long time before you regain consciousness and realize you're back to the present time, the future of NF-114. The members of FAC are regarding you nervously. Clearly, there are more elites than before. Short floats before you, observing, or rather, scanning you. You quickly realize what has happened. Despite your exhaustion, your anger ignites in an instant. Did you use the rules on me? I was so close to bringing her back. She's trapped in the Dizzy. The illusory moon has caught her and will continue to torment her. Send me back. Someone is in the storm. I'll bring her back.
The temporal storm is ended, Chief. There is no one else but you. You're the only one the illusory moon was attacking.
Man, naming a more iconic duo than EN and bittersweet ending challenge impossible. I know, man.
Those things you saw were all illusions created by Mania to deceive you.
She wasn't an illusion. They all existed at one point. Take out Vanilla's pocket watch. You struggle free of his grip and rummage in your coat, looking for the gift she gave you. You carefully tied it well on you so as not to lose it. Now you needed to prove that she's real. But you search everywhere, and there's nothing.
That's the real Vanilla. I'm just a shadow from the past.
There's no even
phantom
remnant that remains. There's no memory that remains of Vanilla, man. Oh my god, we're the only ones who think of her as real. You finally lose all your strength. The fatigue and pain accumulated completely overwhelm you. Supported by FAC soldier, you collapse, covering your face. After a while, you hear some footsteps that cause a slight commotion from the crowd, but they quickly fall silent. Someone has arrived. Who?
Although the
Oh
operation
my.
had many incidents, they were expected, and the emergency plan was effective. Good work, Chief. I believe you've collected some valuable information in this operation.
These assholes. They're messing with us, with our emotions. I think for them, this is just a mere experiment,
So,
I think.
Who did you meet this time?
Who did you meet this? Vanilla. Vanilla. The logistician and mechanic of the expedition team. Vanilla.
Vanilla. That's a name I've never heard of. Thank you for bringing it back.
You know, I don't know, if it's a good idea to work with these assholes.
They chose their own paths without any regrets. They don't need anyone to save them. Yet, we now remember them again despite death and the passage of time. That's the greatest purpose of your journey. Do you want to see them again?
Of course. Surprised, you look up at him. The man remains emotionless, calmly looking at you and waiting for your answer. Of course, I won't give up.
Good. Set out again when your emotions can't cloud your judgment anymore, and you're able to face all of this with a clear head.
And that's the Hestia endless nightmare. Chief don't really have a choice but to work with him. You're right. I think this dude is the only one who knows what's really happening with this illusory moon. He turns to leave. It seems he came here just to say these words. A few guards open up a protective shield for him, but he refuses.
The illusory moon is receding. We'll recover the relics of the expedition team later. With that here, this place is very safe.
With what? What here? What? Was there something? Oh! That's Vanilla's mech. Why does it have glowing flowers? You gaze at the menacing mech that was originally covered in contamination. Its pollution is long gone. Above the mech, some hypercube flowers have bloomed. Oh! The soft blue glow blocks out the red light of the illusory moon, quietly embracing you all. She's still oh man! She's still trying to protect us even though she's being tormented and was left behind in that illusory realm. And within the cluster of flowers, there's a glint of light. It might have worn out a bit, but you recognize it nonetheless. It's the pocket watch that the mechanic gave you. Man, at least we managed to. What is this? We'll just save whatever. But at least we got a pocket watch to remember her by. Oh man, that's so sad, man. What did I miss? Ah, here. I'll think about that later. Anyway, is that it? That's it. Or is there more? Is that the ending? It is the ending. That felt like a cliffhanger. But Hesky is the saddest of them all. Man. Uh, every one of these stories are just sad because we cannot save them. It always ends up that they're the ones saving the chief, always. Okay. I can't wait to read Hestia's next. I probably will work on it on Tuesday afternoon. Yeah.
Please stay closer to me, Chief. I'll shield you from the wind and...
Amago Bedge. See you all next time. Thank you for hanging out, Torch. Thank you. See you. And next time, it's Otsu Chidori. Yeah, bye-bye. Thank you for hanging out.